Hey everybody, it's Tuesday just after lunch. I am just at the studio making orders today. Oh, I've got the worst dry skin at the moment. I'm so blotchy. So just making some orders, sending my little writing my little thank you cards out. We've got some of the fabulous Please Kindly Fuck Off eye pillows. We've got Sleepy Eyes. Over here I've got one of my little mini rice bags. So this is my whale design. Well, meet the lovely whale. So this is one of my most popular designs that was an original artwork years ago that I thankfully took a really good photograph of. So I sell this in the bigger organic wheat bag as well as this smaller size mini rice bag. So it can be used as a tiny heat pack or a pocket warmer, or it can be used as like a catchy bag or a stress ball sort of thing, or just as like a fidget. A lot of teachers purchase this size to give their kids who find it difficult to sit still on the floor, you know, in primary school when they have to sit on the floor. So yeah, this one's going off to somebody in New South Wales. My organised wall is looking good. All my cards are there. I spent a couple of hours this morning sorting through downstairs in the workshop space because we're getting ready to move the wall that I've told you about in previous vlogs. So because we're turning that space into a pop-up shop, we're moving this front wall. And I just have to clear all of the stuff out of these studios before this weekend. So I've started doing that. I'm going to continue to do that after I finish making these orders. So that's what's happening today, and then tonight I will probably edit and hopefully upload my last studio vlog. I've been trying to do weeklies, but actually this one is a fortnightly one because I just didn't film enough the last 2 weeks because I've just been so busy with stuff, so I've been forgetting to film. So that's finishing now. I'm back to filming regularly. Saw this guy sitting behind here. This is my only oil painting left from my last the collection before the last collection. This is called Spotted Love. She's a pretty one. I took this to my market on the weekend where I sold one of my bigger paintings, Happy Flowers, and heaps of cards. I love the color combo, that beautiful green with that pink. I also just have to finish editing my market vlog. It's not really a vlog, it's more of a like getting ready for your first market. So I filmed the prep for getting ready for my first market that I did on Saturday in nearly 2 years. So I'm going to share that with you because one of my most popular videos of all time on my channel is my top 10 tips for getting started with markets. So I thought it would be good to show a video of actually doing a market, and I'm going to do a sales report and everything on what I sold. So that will be hopefully coming the end of this week. Not much happened today, except my brother did come over and help me level up my amazing, beautiful new vintage caravan Bessie. She's adorable. And I also potted up these cute tiny little planters with some succulents. I thought they will look so good in my new pop-up shop once it's all set up. Good morning everybody. It is Thursday, the 20-something of November. I have just finished editing my last studio vlog, so just getting ready to upload that now. So I'm just creating the thumbnail in Canva. So I'm using the Canva app on my iPad, and I've just gone back to one of my other studio vlogs that I like the layout of the thumbnail and copied that. So I'm just going to swap over the photos and change that to say number 9, and I might change the color and stuff of that. I might just leave it like that. I'll wait till I do the photos first and then I will work that out. So we're going to upload photos. So I've just uploaded, I picked 5 photos that I think might work as a good background. I will have a little play around and see what works well. So firstly, I'm just going to delete that. So you just click on the image, click on the little trash can, delete it, click on that, delete. I'll keep these little elements for now. I can always get rid of them. I'm thinking this one might be a good background. Now, first of all, we're going to send it to the back so that those elements are seen at the front. And then you just basically pull that out as far as you want it. So I think that's really cute actually. And then I might do a little little word that says at the market or something. I've noticed that people tend to like seeing a face. I'm not sure about that. Let me see. What about if I remove the background? Let's see if that works. And then that might fit into the background better. Oh yeah, see, that's cute. I like that. See, that looks a bit more, I don't know, just illustrative. So we're going to move that to, how come I can't move that to the back? Okay, I really think that's kind of cute. Okay, so I'm going to put a little thing that says at the market. I think I'm just going to use one of these pre-colored little fonts. Let's just see what that looks like if I put that. At the market. It looks dodgy. This is the thing with your thumbnail. It's so small. You need to make sure that people are going to be able to read. I mean, I could just do my own font, but I'm just being a bit lazy and I don't want to. I want to have a fun, cute little graphic that will catch people's attention. Maybe this one. I don't know. I love the neon fonts, but I just don't know that they really suit my style. But let's try it. Okay. At the market. No, that looks so, it just doesn't match, does it? Okay, so I just ended up making my own words just by going to add a heading and then typing my text and then coming up here to change the font and change the color. So that's done, but it's getting lost in the background. So I'm just going to go into elements and find I'll just write paint background and see what comes up. So see here we've got cute little, I think just this one actually, that could look cute. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's gonna do. I'm more of a done is better than perfect kind of person. Let me just have a look at that, whether that's better. No, that's too much. Yeah, done. Okay, so I've just moved that down slightly. This little graphic here, I'm just going to move that to the front and just make it a bit smaller. Studio Vlog 9, Market Day. Yep, that's cute. So now I will download this. And that is done. And now we can upload the video and the thumbnail to YouTube. Lunchtime. Today I am having a toasted focaccia. My partner and I have decided we're going to do the Mediterranean diet, or sort of like try and have that as a general rule. We've both been really unfit and put on a lot of weight and just not feeling healthy. So I love a Mediterranean style eating plan. Today for lunch I've got I had a whole avocado in there, a couple of these marinated peppers, sun-dried tomatoes and artichoke, as well as a little bit of Persian feta. Now I am planning on going back to being vegan, or at the very least mainly plant-based, because my skin is just, I used to get just eczema and dry skin, and then when I was vegan for 2 years it all went away, as did my hay fever, so no allergies. And I'm sure I'm sure it's linked. I'm sure it's connected. I used to do a lot of reading on dairy and meat products. And anyway, so for me, I'm going to try and go back to that keeping off dairy, keeping meat to a very minimum. However, I just bought this beautiful Persian feta the other night. So I have to eat it because it's beautiful. But after this, I'll go and get vegan feta, okay? I promise. She's ready. Oh, that looks good. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday today. I am heading into Mornington to have a look at a shop that has lots of different glass storage vessels because in 2022, I'm going to be launching a collection of art and craft supplies. So I'm going to start doing a convention in regional areas of Victoria called Craft Alive Expo. Years and years and years ago, I actually had an online scrapbooking store, like when the internet e-commerce kind of first started in Australia. It was around 2004, 2005, I think I set it up. And it was amazing and I loved it, but I just kept buying stuff and not selling enough. So it didn't sort of work out so good, and I had small children, so it was really difficult to juggle. But I'm excited to be exploring adding in a supplies section to Rondell Designs, and also because at our studio space we're reorganizing our workshop area and setting it up as a permanent workshop space. I want to do lots more workshops next year. I'll have lots of different brand supplies, but I would love to include my very own collection of supplies. So I'm going to go and have a look at what sort of containers they've got because, you know, everyone loves a container. So I'm in the store and I'm instantly distracted by the adorable little planters. This was not what I came here for, so I have to drag myself away, but I will keep them in mind for future when I need planters. So I found some adorable little glass jars. These ones are cute, but they're not exactly what I am looking for. I really have it in my head that I want some jars with cork lids, which I found some, but not the right shape. Unfortunately, they did not have the container type that I want, that I've got a vision of in my head. So I'll keep hunting, but not today. I've got to get to the studio and make a wholesale eye pillow order. Back at the studio, and this wholesale eye pillow order is for my vintage fabric eye pillows. So I have a varied selection of beautiful vintage fabrics that's ever changing really, because I'm always getting more and then running out. This orange and yellow floral one that I'm using here is just about out and I'm going to miss it. I love it so much. It's so pretty. I have thought about sort of designing my own fabric, vintage sort of floral inspired, but haven't sat down to do that yet. So when I'm cutting my vintage fabric eye pillows, I use my standard eye pillow tops as a template because I know then that I'm getting the correct size. And often when it's quiet time in my studio, I will just cut out a heap of vintage fabric so that I've got all the pieces there ready to go when I do get some eye pillow orders. And what I do is I use different designs for the top and bottom pieces, so they're always a really unique mixture. There's never sort of two that are exactly the same. So when I do sell them through my website or Etsy to retail customers, or through my wholesale customers, I have a specific website for that. They basically get what they get. I do say if you have any colour theme preferences, you can put it in the comments and I'll do my best to accommodate. But with my vintage fabric, it is literally ever changing. So it's just what I've got at the time. So people can't specifically say, can I have this fabric? And it works fine. I've never had anybody sort of complain that they can't pick out their exact design, because I do use a really beautiful mix of vintage florals generally. they're always beautiful. So, and I always try and mix up the colors so that they're getting a bit of everything, unless they've specifically said if they want like greens and blues or pinks and oranges, etc. So I'm just doing this order now, and I will cut a few extras just so I've got them there for upcoming orders. Welcome to Sunday. I thought I'd start my day with a nice detox tea and a little bit of drawing and maybe a bit of painting in my sketchbook this morning. I haven't been doing a lot in my sketchbook, so I think this is a really nice way to start the day, especially on a nice relaxed Sunday morning. This mug is my favourite mug. It's made by a Melbourne ceramicist, Lisa Perry. I met her through doing markets a few years ago. We were market neighbours a few times, and I bought quite a few of her pieces, and they're just so beautiful. And I swear the liquids taste nicer in that cup and the food tastes nicer in her bowls. So highly recommend getting some handmade beautiful ceramics into your life. That's the end of this week's vlog. I hope you liked it. I didn't put music over this one, which is a bit different for me. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below if you preferred that or not. And love for you to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of thing. And next week I am going to attempt to do vlogmas for the very first time. So I'm very excited. I will see you then.